Science and discovery, star spotting from the balcony. In a bustling city where towering buildings blocked out most of the sun during the day, the nights were especially magical. Monday evenings meant Science and Discovery Club with Master Educator Olivia, and tonight's adventure was star spotting from the balcony. Olivia pointed to a group of stars forming a familiar shape. "Can anyone guess which constellation this is?" she asked the children, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The children huddled together, their faces illuminated by the moonlight as they tried to decipher the pattern. One by one, the children shared their ideas about which stars could be forming their own patterns. Olivia encouraged them to think critically and to ask questions, helping each child to recognize the shapes they saw in the night sky. As they continued to observe the night sky, the group decided to create a new constellation. They worked together, mixing and matching stars to form a pattern that represented their special club. They spent the rest of the evening working together, perfecting their new constellation. Once it was complete, they all looked up at the sky with pride, knowing that they had created something unique and meaningful. The evening ended with hugs and high fives all around. They had learned so much about the night sky, and they were eager to continue their exploration next Monday. As they left the balcony, the group turned to look one last time at their new constellation. They whispered goodnight to the stars and headed back to their homes, excited to share their newfound passion with their families. Over the next few nights, the group spent every free moment they had gazing up at the night sky. They noticed patterns they hadn't seen before, and even found a few more constellations to add to their map. At their next Science and Discovery Club meeting, the group excitedly presented their new constellations to Olivia and their fellow explorers. They talked about the patterns they had seen and shared stories of their adventures. Over the next few weeks, Olivia taught the group about the different planets and stars in our solar system. They were amazed by what they could see through the telescope, and their sense of wonder grew even stronger. As the school year came to a close, the group looked back on their journey through the stars. They had learned so much about the universe, and they felt a strong connection to the night sky. They had learned about constellations, planets, and stars. They had worked together to create something beautiful, and they had developed a love for exploration and discovery. As they looked up at the night sky one last time before saying goodbye, they knew that their journey was far from over.